In this video, I'll be discussing how columns are created and managed in Dataverse. I'll be using the Power Apps Maker interface to demonstrate creating and modifying columns. To add a column to a table, select Data in the left-hand navigation bar. Select Tables, select the table you want to add a column to, and then click Add Column. Display name is a required field. This is the friendly name for the column. This value can be changed after the column is saved. Name is the logical name used by the system for the column. Notice there's a prefix on the name. That prefix is your publisher ID and will be present on all the columns you create. This is auto-populated, but you can change it. This value must be unique and cannot be changed after you save it. Data type lets you select the kind of data that you want to store in the column. There are many types, and they are discussed in a separate video. Depending on which data type you pick, there are different attributes used to customize the column. Once the column is saved, you cannot change the data type you selected. The required field lets you specify if this field must be filled in when using the app UI. Optional means that the field is not required. Recommended is also not required, but in some app UIs, it will place an icon next to the field to draw the user's attention. And required means you cannot complete a record in the app without filling in the field. This setting can be modified at any time. If you change a column to required after the data is entered, only the new records will require the field to be populated. If you open an older record, it will ask you to complete the required field before saving. Searchable lets you choose if you want the search functions in the apps to be able to search on the column. It's defaulted to on, but you may want to disable it for some fields like multi-line text field used for descriptions, or other columns that do not need to be queried. This also can be changed at any time. Calculated or Rollup allows you to define a calculation that will be used to store and display the data for this field. That could include a mathematical computation between one or more columns, calculations based on date ranges, and even text-based formulas. This attribute will be covered in detail in another video. Description lets you enter up to a 300-character description for the column. This is an optional field and can be edited at any time. Advanced options include Enable Custom Security. This allows you to manage access to the contents of a specific column in the table. A column can have more strict security than the rest of the table, but it cannot be less strict than the table. After turning this on, you'll need to set up the new security settings in the security page of the organization's advanced settings. Enable Auditing will store changes made to the column's metadata. It will store the date, the time of the change, and who changed it. The Appears and Sortable in Global Filter in Interactive Experience dashboard. This is used if you are using the Customer Service Hub and interactive dashboards. If you are not using those, this can be ignored. If you are using them, it will enable the column to be displayed and sortable within the interactive experience. Other advanced fields that will show up will vary depending on what your chosen data type is. Click Done to close the column editor. Columns will not be saved until you save the table by clicking Save Table. You can add and manage multiple columns and then save them all at once. Now the table and column are ready for your data. To learn more about Dataverse, check out our other online videos.